Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy day before Thanksgiving. So, today's a big cooking day. So I have my laptop ready to go. Right when I'm done with this live, I am diving right into work. I did just read my next chapter of my T is for Transformation book. I'm loving the book. I think I'm on chapter 7. I normally don't read books this fast, so that shows how much I love it. And then I'm going to get my workout in, get my kids up so they can be getting up and eating breakfast while I'm doing my workout. And then I'm taking them to see a movie at 1 o'clock to spend some time with them. And then right when we get home, it is time to start baking the pies. And then we're going to start cooking all the casserole dishes when my parents get here. Hi, Amanda. Good morning. Good morning, Harold. Okay, so my topic today is about honesty. And if it truly is the best policy, you know how the saying goes, honesty is the best policy. So I was talking to my best friend the other day, and we were talking about that, because I have some people in my life that I know aren't honest. And it drives me up a wall. Because, one, everybody hates being lied to, but two, when you know you're being lied to and you keep giving opportunity for people to be honest and they're not honest, it's just like, But hi, Brenda. Good morning. So, for me, yes, honesty is always the best policy. But I think that should ring true for everyone, because when you think about it, I want to think of the best way to verbalize this. Okay, so think about it. You are lying, okay? Say you're one that doesn't always tell the truth, okay? And you're lying. Do you know that one lie and then you have to go to another lie and then another lie goes on top of it? Before you know, you're telling this big old story. But you have to remember all the lies you told. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work to have to remember the lies that you told. Because if it's not truth, how are you going to remember? If you make sure you are always being honest and always telling the truth, then you never have to remember things. You never have to wonder, oh my God, what did I tell that person? Have you ever knew you were going to meet up with somebody, or someone said something to you and you're like, oh my God, I forgot what lie I said. That's horrible. Don't be like that. If somebody asks you for your opinion, give your honest opinion. And if somebody's hurting you, emotionally, or if somebody's just constantly dragging you down or pushing you down, and they could tell something's bothering you, don't say you're fine or nothing's wrong. Trust me, the I'm fine is that's my jam phrase. I used to say it all the time. I've gotten so much better about it. But when that old phrase comes back, my husband will be like, oh, there's that word. Because I actually read a book called Stop Saying You're Fine. I didn't read it like I'm reading my T's to Transformation book. I listened to the audiobook. But that book helped me a lot with the, hey Brenda, we have 2 Brendas on here this morning. Good morning. That book, Stop Saying You're Fine, really helped me with that, because I realized that every time I would say I'm fine, I was lying. I wasn't really fine. And I can tell you right now, I'm a little cold in my house. The kids are still sleeping, so I'm leaving the AC on nice and cold. But you guys know me from watching my stories that a lot of days I like to keep it chilly like an Eskimo in here. And, oh my God, my arms are so sore from yesterday. I forgot to drink my post-workout drink, and it usually helps my muscles recover. Yeah, I'm paying for it today. And usually it's worse after day 2 of working out. So tomorrow's going to suck. I don't know how I'm going to pick up the turkey pan. But anyways, back to our topic of honesty. So I know for me, like, I live by honesty is the best policy. Now, obviously, if I'm trying to make a surprise party or a surprise present, I might have to tell some white lies and not be honest, but that's different. I'm just talking about life in general. It's so much easier on ourselves to be honest, because then we don't have to put all that extra energy into remembering what the hell we told someone, right? But, and if you're agreeing with what I'm saying right now, I want to see some thumbs and hearts and whatever other emoji go across this screen to know that you're agreeing that it's so much easier in life if you live it with honesty. Good morning, Mom. You know, because for me, I know that I would totally rather someone be honest and what I hear is hurtful than the fact that I figure out that someone's lying to me, because that's something I can never get over. You know, or it's so much easier for someone to be honest, and it's kind of like, oh, but that oh is for a second, and then you're like, but I really respect that person for loving me so much that they were honest, and they didn't have to fabricate a story because they were afraid to hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? So, hi, Allie. So for me, I would totally rather someone be honest and I had that quick little, ooh, that stung a little bit feel, you know, than as they're telling me the whole time, I'm like, you're lying to me. You're lying to me. I don't believe you. Like, I'd rather not have those feelings and those thoughts. I'd rather have that truth. Because the saying is so, the truth shall set you free, is so true. It's so true. Because no one could be mad at you for being truthful. Hey, Desiree, I loved our chat yesterday. Nobody can be upset with you for being honest and being true to either your feelings, your thoughts, you know, etc. It's just, God, if everybody in this world would just be freaking honest with everybody else, this life would be so much easier. You wouldn't have so much anger. There wouldn't be so much hatred. There wouldn't be so much vindictiveness, so much bitterness. There would be some hurt initially. But when somebody's completely honest, you can get over that hurt a little bit easier because you found out the truth from the source, not from some other person, which ends up making you feel like an idiot because you either didn't know or, you know, because you knew, but you still stuck around in that relationship. And I'm not meaning like just a husband and wife or a boyfriend and girlfriend or girlfriend and girlfriend or boyfriend and boyfriend relationship. This can be a parent child relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be a coworker relationship. But just in general, anybody that you might be talking to. God, doesn't it suck when you know that they're not being honest? I hate that. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves is when I could tell something's bothering somebody, I can talk, somebody. When something's bothering somebody, and I ask them, well, look, what's going on? Like my husband, what's wrong? Nothing, I'm fine. Nothing, I'm good. Everything's great. Like, yeah, right. And I was born yesterday. You know, that's like one of my biggest pet peeves is when you know something's bothering somebody. Like if something's bothering my daughter and I talk to her about it. You know, it's one thing you're friends because sometimes what might be bothering them might be you. Or maybe they just don't want to talk about it. Maybe it's something they're embarrassed about or something that they did. So that's fine if my friends don't talk to me when I know something's bothering them. But like if it's my husband or my daughter and I'm like, okay, what's up? You know, I could tell something's bothering you. And they don't want to talk. That drives me insane. Because they're not being honest. And another thing, too, you need to be completely honest with yourself about things in your life. You know, are you really living the life you want to live? Are you really happy with the life that you have for yourself right now? Good morning, Kevin. Like, you really need to dial into that honesty with yourself. Are you really making the best choices? Are you really going all in and giving 100% to whatever new journey you decided to do? I'm going to go all in on this health and fitness journey. I'm going to give it my best. And you do day one and then after that you fall off. Or you do day 1, you're on point with the nutrition. Day 2 comes, and you start messing up the nutrition. You're still doing the fitness, you know, and as you realize, it trickles and trickles and trickles, and you go all the way back to your old habits. You need to be 110% honest with yourself. If you're somebody that has a hard time being honest with other people, you need to at least be honest with yourself. That's the most important honesty, is with yourself. Because being honest with yourself is the only way you're going to live a fulfilled and happy life. Because if you're completely honest with yourself with things, you're only going to do the things that are going to make you happy. And if you're doing something that's not making you happy, because you have that honesty with yourself, you're going to stop what you're doing because you want that happiness. I hope that all makes sense to you guys, because this is something that took me, God, look at how tired I look. I could not fall asleep last night. I don't know if I have any General Hospital fans that are live with me right now, but if you're a General Hospital fan and you're live with me, comment me, give me thumbs up, give me hearts. If you're watching the replay, write replay in me and let me know where my GH fans are. But we were watching a little bit of TV in bed. I know. Shouldn't watch TV in bed. That's what a lot of people say, but I enjoy it. It's my downtime. And Alex and I were watching one of our shows, and all I could hear was him snoring. So I didn't want him missing the show, and I didn't want to have to rewatch it. So I just put my soap on, because I have like 25 of them in my DVR. That shows you guys how much TV I get to watch. The only TV I watch is a little bit at nighttime with Alex to watch one of our shows. So I don't get a lot of my me time on the TV. I choose to do other things for me time. My workouts, reading my book, maybe laying out in the sun. So, but this week I've been kind of like working in my bed because my back's been bothering me. So it's like really helps me like sit tall and stretch. Excuse me. Stretch my back. So I've been working, sitting in my bed, the puppy's laying by me, and just listening and clearing out the DVR. Well, last night I put it back on. It was like 1 o'clock and I'm still watching it. And I kept saying, I gotta turn it off because I'm getting up at 6, which normally I'm up at like 5:30, sometimes 5, to start my day. But I knew I didn't have to get the kids up. So I'm like, I'm gonna sleep till 6. Yay, I'm gonna sleep in. So I was clearing out the DVR, so I started watching some last night, and then it got good. And then, has that ever happened to you guys where you're watching a show and it's so good, you just have to watch the next one to see what happens? I just gotta watch the next one to see what happens. So I don't even know how many I ended up watching last night, but I'm tired. Anyways, totally like squirrel moment, as you can tell. Excuse me, I'm exhausted, but I haven't finished this yet to get my energy. Anyway, so my call to action to you. So this is what I need for you guys to do for you. Good morning, Amy. So to catch you up, love bug, we were talking about honesty, which is what you and I were talking about on the phone yesterday. How, it sucks when people are lying to you and they just won't be honest, and how honesty is the best policy, and how much, like, how hard it must be to tell lies and then have to remember the lies you told. Like, it takes so much energy to not be honest, that if you're just honest and truthful, like, life would be so much easier. So that's the topic we're talking about. But let me give you guys a call to action today to help with this. All right. It's going to be hard, but this is what you need to do. Remove your filter. The one between your brain and your mouth. Remove it. And when I don't remove it altogether, because then you might say things that you're going to regret to certain people that don't ask for your opinion. But remove it when people are asking you questions and people are asking your advice, or they're asking, what do you think? Remove that filter and say what you really feel. It's scary. But I can tell you, it's also like, it's almost like being reborn again. Because you know how honest kids are. They're like brutally honest, like hurtful honest sometimes. Because they don't know, the house is cold. Remember the other day when we were on the phone, you're like, are you sick? And I'm like, no, the house is freezing. We sleep with it really cold. So I usually wake up a little stuffy. And I slept in today. So I woke up like a little bit before I did this, going live. But I'm keeping the house cold because I didn't have to get the kids up for school, so I want them to sleep comfortably. So I'm bundled up again, like always. So kids are brutally honest, and it's because they don't understand that sometimes being truthful and honest can hurt someone's feelings, but they don't, and then us as adults, we don't realize that that hurt feeling is only for a brief moment. Then we get over it, and we're so grateful that the person was honest to us. So I need you to go back to when you were a kid. Okay? And when people ask you things or you're talking to people, I need you to talk like when you were a kid, with no filter, complete honesty, like you know no better. I'm telling you, it's going to be like a weight lifted off your shoulders, because you're going to feel like, wow, I'm being true to me. I'm being who I am. And the people that don't like it aren't the people that you want in your life anyway. So who gives a crap if somebody doesn't want to be friends with you anymore because you're honest? I've started being very honest, and I can tell some people close to me, probably bothers them a little bit. But you know what? This is me. And this is what I believe in. And this is how I feel about this situation that we're talking about. You know, you're asking my opinion, or you're asking me to be a part of the conversation that you're having. You're probably not going to like what I have to say, because I'm going to be honest and true to what I really think. And I used to hold back a lot. Like, I would talk to Amy, my best friend that's on here, and I would chat with her and tell her what I really thought to get it off my chest. And then I would sugarcoat it for everybody else, or for the person that I needed to talk to. Yeah, there's no more sugarcoating here. No more sugar in this house. I don't sugarcoat anymore. I just say it like it is. And that's my call to action to you guys today. Good morning, Rocky. That's my call to action to you guys today. Just say it like it is. Don't be rude about it. Don't be what I call itchy. I just took the B off. But be honest. It is truly the best policy for you and the other people. It took me a long time to learn this. And sometimes before I'm honest, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to say something with no sugarcoat. Just prepare yourself. I'm going to use a lemon drop, not a sugared candy. So I sometimes will prepare people, because I know my inner circle very well, and I know who might get hurt by certain things that I say. So I will have a warning, you know, the big red warning light that flashes. I will have a little warning like, okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat. You asked my opinion, I'm going to tell you what I think. Or I'll say, I don't want this to be a fight. I don't want this to be an argument, but I just have to get off my chest. I have feelings weighing me down right now, and I just got to say how I feel. I have to, because I need to do that for myself. And I can't just say them or write them down. I have to say them to the person that's hurting me. So those are a couple call to actions for you guys that I want you to start trying. You know, if you have something you need to say to somebody that's going to give them that honesty and let them know how you really feel, but you're afraid you're going to hurt them, say it. Look, I need to get something off my chest. I don't want to hurt you, but I have to say something. I have to. And just do that. I promise you, you're going to feel amazing. So go out there, have a wonderful Wednesday. For those that are going to be food prepping and baking and getting everything ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow, I hope you enjoy your time and enjoy your day. My parents are going to be coming over, and we're going to get everything prepped and ready to go for tomorrow. So that way tomorrow they'll come over like around lunchtime, and we won't have to do anything. The turkey will be cooking, and all we'll have to do is take things out, warm them up, and enjoy our dinner. So I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving prep day. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning, very brief, before I get my workout in, because tomorrow's going to be a different day. I'm doing my workout earlier in the morning than how I've been doing. Like today, I will do it earlier than noon. I've been doing my workouts at noon, but I'm taking the kids to the movies at 1. So I'm going to get my workout done right when I'm done with my workload today. So I'm going to do it this morning. So I hope you guys have a great pre-Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving day, but I will see you later today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.